So we're at Charlotte Street Foundation's new campus at 3333 Wyoming in the Volker neighborhood. We're really excited. This is the first time we're opening our doors to the public this weekend. The space has actually been finished for almost a year, and we held on public activity here due to COVID. So we're really excited to open the doors and welcome folks in. So this show is called Who We Were, Who We Are, Who We Will Be. And it's a show about identity. And Charlotte Street Foundation's been around since about 1997 in some form or other. In the beginning, it was a grant-making organization, and it was really focused on providing financial support for individual artists in the Kansas City community that were really exceptional. We had this model that was really great at the time. That was about, kind of showing up in spaces that weren't being used for other things and being there for a little while and then moving on. We were looking at sustainability, we were looking at efficiency, we were looking at what does it mean to artists to have like kind of a home base for themselves and for their community. And so we were thinking about all those things when we decided to locate everything in one very large 20,000 square foot location. This space has been about 5 years in the making. It's a $10 million campaign. We're $160,000 shy of closing that out, so we're very, very, very close. And that enabled us to buy and refinish the building, repurpose the building, work with Huft, work with Newkirk Novak, and ultimately it's for renovations of the space, but also for some long-term support, endowment, and that so that we can maintain the space and keep it running. It's a first to have a permanent home. It's a first to have a space where our artists from different programs will intersect with each other on the regular, and we're really excited about what we can offer in this space that we were not able to offer in the temporary spaces that we used to exist in. As we were making decisions about the building, we were really able to think about what are the things that are going to matter for artists that wouldn't typically be built into a space, like little things like the outlets on the wall not being in the middle of the wall but at the bottom of the wall. And I think ultimately what that means is that artists in Kansas City will have this space where it was built thinking of them. Their work can be highlighted here in perpetuity, and hopefully it's a much more sustainable, long-term place they can think of and call home. And Charlotte Street's mission is really to make Kansas City as attractive as possible for artists, because the more artists that are in Kansas City and doing their work, actually the more everyone benefits, artists or not. Artists as citizens really give so much to a community. Most artists have 3 and 4 other jobs. They're working gigs, they're teachers, they're other things, and having those brains that are hardwired to figure out new challenges and really test the waters and push things, having artists in your community is just it's lifeblood. It really means so much. So we really see our job as being okay, we're here to make this a great place for artists to be, because that makes Kansas City a great place for everyone to be.